Hey guys, welcome back. Jason Campbell here, one of the Audi brand specialists here at Zimbrick Audi, and we just got in this sweet 2020 S7 that I wanted just to go over real quick. We got it in, I think within the last day or two, and it should be showing up on the website here within the next day, if not today. But this is the tip of the top, the creme de la creme, the Prestige S7 2020, fully equipped. It is the upgraded 2.9 liter twin turbo V6. Give you a quick look under the hood here with the TFSI, the turbo fuel stratified injection engine there, with the two turbochargers, giving it the 444 horsepower, 443 pounds torque. Now this thing is just sexy every way you put it, looking around. This has the black optic package, so you get a nice black optic rim there. These are 21s with the anthracite finish, red brake calipers, summer tires. Now the S7 does sit a little bit lower than the A7, giving it that lower profile, sporty, more athletic stance. The black optic package, in addition to the wheels, it replaces all the chrome, or what is normally chrome trim, with black trim, so all the window surrounds. You do get nice frameless windows. The entire front grille gets blacked out instead of chrome. These here are radar sensors. There's a camera above the rear view mirror there, so in tandem with all the sensors, the camera down here as well. So these all watch forward traffic. There's close range LiDAR that goes around the car, front, back, and sides. So between the camera there, the sensors here, the camera in the front, there's cameras under the mirrors and the camera in the back as well. So this car does have that cool 360-degree camera, also known as the top-down camera or the bird's eye view camera, so you can see all the way around your car. Super helpful for parking and backing up, maneuvering in parking lots, etc. These headlights are pretty sweet. Let me turn them on for you. They're the Matrix LED headlights. Oh yeah, did you hear that? So this is a new design element that Audi has patented. The light strands, and you can see this maybe a little bit better on the back, but they're like 1,000 times thinner than a human hair. So there's a lot more unique lighting designs that you can do with these lights. Like, for example, dynamic turn signals. I think over the next couple of years, you'll start to see some pretty absurd lighting designs coming out, especially when you turn the vehicle on or unlock the vehicle, lock the vehicle. It gives you a nice dancing animation, kind of welcoming you to the car. Right now it's just on, but love this strip that goes all the way across the back. That's one of the design features of the A7 or A7 S7 compared to the A6 S6. You also get the nice quad 4 exhaust. This is a unique S7 in the sense that it has 4-wheel steering, which you might think is ridiculous. I initially thought it was ridiculous, but you'll start to see it on a lot of these, higher performance cars, as well as like big SUVs, especially like our Q7, Q8. If you add that 4-wheel steering to it, it actually turns the turning radius of a large SUV into that of a small sedan. So, the A7's a fairly large sedan, so it's nice that they toss that on there. Well, let's step inside. Oh, one more thing. If you're not familiar, the 7 is a sportback, meaning that the entire back window there raises. Extremely versatile. Groceries, big screen TVs, luggage, what have you. You can put the seats down this pops out. And if you put the seats down, it opens up, you know, the cabin extreme. So when looking at the S6 versus S7, in my opinion, it's worth the extra money to go with the 7 because it gives you that hatchback. I'm gonna put this back in so I don't forget. It does have the nice kick to open feature if you have roaches in your hands. But let's take a peek inside, and then we're gonna go on a quick test drive. Oh yeah, look at this. So this car has everything. It has the most advanced Bang & Olufsen 3D sound system. If you look in the front here, you see these tweeters that pop up. This has 19 speakers. It's like 820 watts of sound, dedicated amplifier, subwoofer. It has this unique 3D algorithm that makes you feel like you're in, you know, an auditorium or a sound studio with optimized sound. You can even switch the sound. Let's see if I can go into this setting real quick. Sound. Yeah, so this is all touchscreen. Bass, treble, woofer. Looks like whoever's in here was jamming out. You can change the focus, whether you want it to be front focused, all focused, movie mode. But this surround level is fun to play with. It makes you feel like you're, you know, immersed in the music. Doesn't even matter what type of music you have, whether it's rock or, you know, country, hip hop, anything, EDM, it all sounds great. I like to have the surround sound level way up. Now, another feature that you guys won't be able to see, but I love, is the massage seats. Check this out. So if I click on the seat here, the lower display pad is going to be all like my climate control, so I can adjust the temperature, the fan, where the air comes from, get your heated seats, ventilated seats. But if I press this seat button here, it's going to allow me to adjust the seat. So this S7 comes standard with sports seats, so you're going to have a more you know, immersive seat. The bolsters come out on the sides as well as down here, so it hugs your body a lot more, which is nice for tearing around corners. Feel more secure. You can also change the leg segment here, in and out, if you have shorter or longer legs. Extremely high-tech seat. My favorite part, the massage seats. So there's multiple types of massage, from, you know, shoulder, they call it activation. I kind of like this activation. I use it in the morning. It kind of loosens up your muscles. But there's stretch, relaxation, pulse, wave. So however you're feeling, you can change the intensity of it. And it's a good massage too. It's not like those phony, you know, massage sheets that you see in the mall. These actually work. It's a nice therapeutic massage. Now, another difference in the S7 versus the A7 is going to be the virtual cockpit, both of which have the virtual cockpit, but the design elements here are a little bit different. You have a dedicated S Sportline presentation, so you can have your you know, RPM meter there, or your navigation. So depending on where you want your, or like your information to be and what type of information, I could put my nav over here if I'd like, or clock. This is kind of cool. This is night vision. So it's in the virtual cockpit as well as the head-up display, which you guys may or may not be able to see right now, but super helpful at night. You know, animals, if you do live in the country, this night vision is gonna show all the infrared, you know, heat patterns, animals, that type of stuff. So you should be able to see it on your car, on your head-up display, and on the virtual cockpit here before your eyes see it at night, which is a nice touch. You don't want to be wrecking yourself in these cars. Some other nice design elements, such as the contour lighting package. You can change the lighting on the side of the doors here. Right now it's blue. Let me go in here and look at some of these other lighting options, just to show you what it looks like. Lighting and visibility, interior lighting. So you can change colors. Right now it's on solar, so it's an orange. You can change the brightness of it. You can actually go in here and build your own color, as well as change the footwell, color, brightness. So there's a tremendous amount of customization. Play around with this, you'll go crazy. There's just too much to customize. Let's take this thing for a spin. Enough talk, let's go have some fun. I'm gonna put this into dynamic mode, which is the raciest mode. It's gonna tighten my suspension, lower the car a little bit. My steering will be more reactive. I do have paddle shifters, nice Tiptronic transmission, which allows me to go into more of a manual mode. It is an automatic transmission, but they give you a lot of freedom with the manual Tiptronic paddle shifters here. You can already hear the engine starting up. That's nice. This 3D camera is pretty helpful too. So I can see how close I am. I can actually look all the way around my car as I exit. See, make sure I'm not getting too close to the walls. There we go. Oh yeah. Just do a quick little test drive here. This is actually my first time in the 2020 S7 here. Let's have a little fun. Won't go too crazy out of respect for whoever buys this car, but I like to know what I'm talking about and selling. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, this virtual cockpit is nice. This is different from what the normal virtual cockpit looks like. Quick 50. Probably slow down a little bit, so I keep my job. There's a boost meter down here. Max boost. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna put it into sport mode here by putting this electronic shifter over to the right, where I can access the manual aspect. That is so quick. That is incredibly fast. Oh yeah, we could get in trouble driving this. So you can either use the paddle shifters here to upshift, downshift, or you can use the actual shifter up and down, depending on your preference. If you're a stick shift driver, maybe you prefer to use your right hand here and shift. This is incredibly smooth. There's no push and pull when you hit the accelerator. Now, the S7 has, well, this S7 has the Sport package, so it has the rear sport differential. When you're going around corners, if you think about it, or maybe think about just driving around in a circle or going around a circular turn, the wheels on the interior of your car don't have to travel as far as the wheels on the outside of the turning curvature or the turning radius there. So the rear sport differential will not only brake the interior wheels, but it will send torque to the exterior wheels, power to the outside wheels, to help you better facilitate that turn, have more power and control going through the turn, and then slingshot out of the turn. So some cars you might hear about that braking of the interior wheels to get the wheels kind of spinning at the same rate, but the rear sport differential actually sends power to the outside wheels, which is nice. Hit this on ramp here. Oh, that is so sweet, so sexy. And it feels controlled too. These cars, although a little bigger, they don't feel like you're driving a big car, especially with that four-wheel steering. So the four-wheel steering not only helps at small or at low miles per hour, the back wheels at low miles per hour turn opposite the front wheels to reduce your turning radius. But when you're moving at a high rate of speed, like on the highway, if you're doing a lane change, the four-wheel steering, the back wheels will actually move in tandem with the front wheels to help better facilitate that lane change, give you more control through the turn or through the lane change and less sliding across the lanes. Just the little things that make a big difference. I'm gonna take this first exit here and bring this puppy back. I don't want to put too many miles on it. This is quite the car, my goodness. Let's listen to the radio for a sec. That's nice.
What's good? It's Roddy Rich. We playing straight hip-hop hits over here. It's Hip Hop Nation, believe that.
Yeah, I could drive this car all day. This is incredible. Love the steering wheel too. The S badging, the emblems. You'll see a lot of these not only on the outside of the car but on the inside of the car. Door sills, steering wheel. I love how the steering wheel feels. It's very sound and sturdy. And the ribbed sides here feel really nice too. I think I need to get one of these. This is incredible. I'm gonna take rimrock, get us back to the home front here. I don't have it enabled, but wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is a new feature that Audi's rolling out here. In the past, you would have to plug your phone in, which is not the end of the world, but it's just another step getting into your car. So with the wireless CarPlay, you only have to set it up once, and then every time you get in, it'll just automatically pull up the CarPlay. Yeah, these massage seats are nice. They're still going. I'm going to pull back into the service drive. Oh yeah, did you hear that downshift? That was nice. The headlights on these S7s are incredible too. They're the Matrix LED headlights with the laser light. Now the laser light is actually not enabled in the States yet, but over in Europe they have them, and it's just next level lighting. It's the future of lighting. It's incredibly safe, much brighter than what we're used to here. So that'll be exciting. Hopefully, regulators, if you're listening, let's get those laser lights enabled here. Hope you enjoyed the little test drive. 2020 S7 here at Zimbrick Audi. Come on inside, ask for myself. Again, Jason Campbell here. I'm one of the Audi brand specialists here at Zimbrick. We are running some pretty nice promotions on all the cars for the season of Audi here, which terminates on the first Monday of January. So all the specials run through the 6th of January. Now, mainly you're going to see the huge incentives on the 2019 model year as we're ramping up here for the 2020. This is a 2020 model, so wouldn't expect there to be too many crazy incentives on this. It just came out. This is like the tip of the top, the best car, probably one of the best cars we have here. This is incredible. But 2019 model year coming to an end, incredible incentives across the board. You can get a lot of these same features, you know, in all of our cars, especially Q7, Q8. That four-wheel steering, nice touch. The new Q7 is going to be refreshed next year, so there's the 2019 models is incredibly incentivized. They're doing $9 grand off right now through the season of Audi. So any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments section, and hope to hear from you guys soon. See ya.